is ILEG, Infusion Light Energy Gain Technology Screens. Good. Ah, man. I got to get back to this other PC I got over here. I'm going to do the mystical paint job on that thing. I got to start working on the mystical paint job on that. Get that thing looking kind of crazy looking. So I got to get that done. There's work on top of that to be done. On top of that to be done. But anyway, that's the PC we're doing with the screens we're going to be doing. We're using the Flex system. We got a chance to show off the portables. The portables are amazing. I freaking like that. I like the fact I got everything all set up and take it where I need to go. And I like that right there from the door. So working on stuff like that. And you know, getting it done as usual. All right, let me see. What am I looking for here? Because everything we got is going on. I'm doing two things at the same time. I'm pretty sure I think I gave him the streets coming in. Let me see. I need, oh yeah, I got to finish uploading those videos over to the other account. I'll get that done today. Because that, on the go at ILEG Technology Screens. That's the other YouTube channel. We're promoting everywhere. Pretty soon we're going to have our TAP business cards, which I can't wait for them to come in. We got that, whatchamacallit, that page for on the go. Let me see. Where's it at? On the go. I don't want to change. Okay, portable projection screens. I'm going to change it to black. Because right now we're the only one with a black portable projection screen. Black tested portable projection screen. Do this at the same time while I'm getting some other stuff done. Trying to get all this done at the same time. Because I'm going to be out and about today. Let me see. That's portable projection screens. Right there. Are we on there? We on that side. I got to change something on here. All right. Van life, so tiny. All right, this is what we'll do. Van life. We'll put all that in the caption up top. If you did that, that made that my job a lot easier. We'll do all outside because it's on the go. We got pictures, images. I need outside. Outside images. That parents, you don't got to be stuck inside. If you don't want, you can go outside when they're portable. Get out there and watch. Damage. Get outside. Is that a backyard? Look like it. Man and the cat. Hey, can't take that. Can't go wrong with that. Being out in the back with your cat. Yep. Oh, that's a perfect image. That is perfect. I like that one. There we go. And we got the gaming on the go. Ah, come on. Not enough memory to open a page? Man, we're not even running anything. Oh, we got this dumb nonsense on here. You don't need all this crap on here. Get that off of there. We don't need that. Get that out of here. Let's see. It's my business card. Da-da-da-da. What's this? We don't need this on here. We're good on that one. Blah, 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 blah. Let me see. Click on that. I gotta bring my 64 in. I'm just gonna drop the 64 and be done with that. Hopefully that auto save kicked in. Well, good thing I got a good memory. I memorized all that already. Drip on the baby. Drip on the mom. Drip on the baby. All right, let me see. Hopefully. Now you go back and do it again. People get frustrated and they got to do something again. Like, you do it better the next time around. I always end up doing it better the next time around. I always like, oh, I could have added that in there. That's a good idea. Put it right on in there. There we go, portable screens. So the portable screens, we have two versions of these. We got them in 40s and 50s. As you've seen, the version we show up in here, that thing is absolutely sweet. Man, that's a beautiful screen. Oh, it did all save. Yeah, thank you so much. God is good. Bam. All right. Go and put down here. Take it outside. Take it outside. Take it outside. I want to change it to, I want it to change so it's both. We got both theater and gaming. I need to come out of this. Come on, you're doing too much. Get over there. Thank you. You don't need that there. We'll take this out. All that can come out of there. Because you can do it all, everything with it. We'll put that in the whatchamacallit. That makes it just so much easier. I can just drop my videos and be done. Set a category in each one of them. Oh, we got the business tables coming in pretty soon, so we're going to be working on that for expos. We got the new commercial tables coming out. So for those of you who like to sell your merchandise, we got a stretchable tablecloth projection screen, stretch it over top of your table, fully ultra short but compatible, can operate in fully commercial environments at 50 to 300 lumens. Tell me it's not beast. That's why I like being in here. I'll tell you that much. Because again, when you got to operate in here at around 25,000 lumens in your ceiling, man, you could run anything you freaking want if you get your stuff to work in here. Anything you want. So we can literally say we work in commercial. I can say that in my demonstration. There's a lot of screen paints out there who literally can't make that statement because you're constantly in dark environments. If you literally have to show your product off in the dark to show how better it looks, you failed already. Can't work in commercial. Your stuff won't operate. So you're lying already. And that's somebody, that's people you don't want to lie to. Because those are the people who do have their own legal system, their own law, and not law, but they have their own lawyers. They have their own legal department. You don't want to be lying to those guys. You're going to make sure you're on point and telling them the truth. So you're saying your stuff works in an office setting? Man, they're going to say, what's the difference between your product and the white spin we already have in here already? We already got to turn the lights out for that. You got to show them that your product does something better than that white surface. You don't have to be in the dark. That's why when you watch that demonstration called The Benefit of a Gray Screen versus a White Screen, the minute you turn out the lights, you fail. They're already in the dark. Couldn't care less about a color improvement. They're trying to get out of the dark. They're trying to do. I was watching that demonstration. I was like, no. We are already in the dark, my man. We're trying to get out of it. What do you have to get us out of the dark? We don't want no picture deterioration and all that nonsense going on. Some people, that's why I said that's the reason why ambient light rejection technology has been watered down to nothing. Because you got people like that taking screens and sticking them in windows and they're washed out and poor looking, and they go, oh, because you can still see it, it's acceptable. That's garbage. If my cell phone looks better than the projector I paid for that costs far more than my cell phone, we got problems. This is not going to work for us. All right, what do we got here? We got here in this caption. Let's see, portable IoT. We're going to do coming in hot. At that conference room, you see, man, they're dimming some lights. We don't dim lights anywhere. We go where we want to go, especially with that The Adtech, good gracious, Adtech can go anywhere once at 300 lumens. We're going to be all over Allentown, hitting all the landmarks first in Allentown. Then we're going to have that on our page at our 300 lumens. We're about to represent. I told you at the end of the day, we're representing. The Lord ain't no joke. We're going to put it in every caption. All our technology comes from God. We're going to be representing everywhere. Yep. Now, mind you how bad it's going to make you trolls look on YouTube when we're all over Allentown with a 300 lumen projector. How bad it's going to make you look. Oh, we're going to give you shout outs too. All them jealous trolls on YouTube, all them haters out there. Here you go. 300 lumens, pulling up anywhere we want. We're going to throw challenges on that too for companies. Oh man, I'm telling you. Where we going to be at today? Nobody knows. I'm just going to get me a wheel and just spin it. Spin it. We just go where we want to go. We call it the Spin Wheel Challenge. You got to be outside at a certain time of the day, and you got to be at 300 lumens only. Mind you, we're using a transparent screen. Light is transferring through the screen. It's not absorbing, it's transferring light through it. That's craziness. That's absolutely craziness. That sounds absolutely madness. Absolutely, completely madness. Madness. Oh. They get mad when I talk like that. They get very angry. If I strike them, ruffles their feathers, I say that it does. They get very, very angry. They go, oh, Mr. Bud, what did he say on camera? He said our stuff doesn't work. We got the birthday cake effect. You do have the birthday cake effect. I don't know whether or not to watch the screen or blow out a cake. Like, is there a cake coming for me? Is there a birthday coming? I know it's my birthday. It's so dark up in here. I mean, look out. Is somebody celebrating a birthday party? I'm waiting for somebody to come around the corner going, happy birthday to you. Your environments are that dark, literally. Waiting for somebody to come around the corner with a birthday cake. You got me fiending for cake now. Ain't no cake coming with it. Just we're just in a dark environment. That's what it is. Oh man, I gotta go buy some birthday cake. We got me fiending for some cake. And a portable projector screen. Again, let me see. Yay! Happy birthday! It's a portable movie theater and gaming projection screen. Are we capping on here? We're capping on here. Here. Projector screen. I put it in there black because it is a black. It's the first portable black screen. And then naysayers will come up like, no, we have it too. We have black screens. Non-tested trash. Stop bringing up non-tested trash. You do know if you're going to compare yourself to us, all our stuff is tested. So you come up and paint anything. Just paint over anything. Like, we have the same thing. No, you don't. Non-tested trash. Stuff washing out. Take it outside. Poof, disappears. We gotta hire Batman to find that one. Even the world's greatest detective ain't gonna be to find that. I can't find it. I'm about to tell you, I'm baffled. I mean, I have to figure out all kinds of villains, riddles, and everything else. I just can't find that contrast on a gray screen. I just can't find it. Just chalk one up for the gray screen. It won because I can't find it. Batman omit on that one. He can't find it. Superman couldn't find it with his X-ray vision. I scanned the screen. There is no contrast. That's not Superman. That'd be more like Spock. What are you gonna get mad about? Are you gonna get bitter? Seriously, you gonna get your panties in a bunch over that? You gonna get bitter because somebody said your screen it doesn't have any contrast? Gee whiz. You wanna go to court on it? How about that? Let's draw up a contract. We'll post it to our website. Any company with a gray screen who feels you read a contrast level next to one of ours, let's go to court. Let's make it for $10 million. Might as well, right? Let's bring the number way up there. Because we want to crush you in that courtroom. Come on, you want it? Do we need to put you on blast? Because I'll put you on blast on that. Because you guys get off, I go to the forum sites, you'll cry a lot in there. Really, anybody with a Kleenex tissue company would make a lot of money in there, because you'll cry a lot in there. You'll drink a lot of that haterade, a lot of it. Like more than you need to have. You got it stuck in IVs, like 2 IVs on both arms, and you're chugging it at the same time. You're haterade. You do not have contrast at all. But since you like to talk so much trash about the contrast, how about we draw up a contract and go to court? Sign it. Then if you can't sign it, you can't walk into a courtroom, you can't prove your product works in fully lit environments and all that stuff, and it can't pull that 100% black level, because you can pull that with the lights on. And your lights off, lights on, should be the full contrast. You can't back that up, then guess what? Shut up. Stop running your mouth so much on camera. Really, you need to shut up. Stop running your mouth so much on camera. Because you're lying. The minute you open up your lips and say this, and a customer buys this on that particular false information you have provided them, you have now just considered into the realm of consumer fraud, which means that customer can easily take you to court and sue you on that. I'm going to put a whole thing on, my lawyer's going to write it up on our website about consumer fraud. For anyone who has been a victim of consumer fraud, from anybody, you can go in and get information right from there. They're going to be lying their brains out. Jeez. Let's see, put up a projection screen for gaming and gaming. See, portable movie theater and gaming screen, gaming projector screens. Jeez, lie on everything. Lie on this. You can take anywhere. Anywhere you want. Anywhere you want. That should be on the go. On the go. On the go. Comes from. Look on that, baby. Should be comes in two sizes. Comes in two sizes. Comes in two sizes of 50 inches 69 and 40 to 69. We're not going to do all that. See, perfect for the van life, camping, tiny homes, or tiny homes. Let's see. Business conference meetings. I'm coming in hot. They have left the room, therefore they are angry at me. They're very angry at me now. They don't like the fact I put them on blast. They don't like the fact I don't tell them the things they want to hear. They want me to say to them, "Oh yes, your gray screens can pull 100% contrast, and you read in fully lit environments. You don't require calibrating. You could beat high-grade certified projection screens. Your product is the best on the market." Man, you want somebody to stroke your ego, man, go somewhere else with that nonsense, man. That's the dumbest thing I've heard in my entire life. I felt a bitter taste in the back of my mouth just by saying that. Mind you, I just developed your product. And my product was way better than y'all stuff. My stuff was contracted. None of y'all products today are contracted. Not one of y'all have contracts. We had global contracts on our stuff. We have more beta. I can go back to mine and show you my stuff sold for more than money than you guys stuff sold today. That I have beta testers on my product that you don't even have today. More demonstrations on different levels than your products today. Come on now. Y'all don't know how to make that stuff right. At that, you don't know how to make that stuff right at all, period. But everybody back then, the reason why they were in dark environments, because there was no ambient light projection gain screens at all, period. It was just 2.0 is the highest you can go on a gray screen. Let's see, business conference, meeting rooms. Okay, meeting rooms. You know, that's as high as you can go. Everybody was in the dark anyway. The only screen you was going against really technically was a white screen. And even at that point, the white screens were having battles back and forth. Let me see. Let's see. Let's see. Well, all right, call period there. Period there. Let me see. Back over here. This should be R. R new. R gaming. 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 Actually, should be home theater here, so we'll cap lock there. I go home theater. Home theater. Theater. And gaming on the go. But let you take your gaming or movies. That's what you know there, bird. Movies. No. Experience anywhere you like. Let's see. I guess over here. Keyboard wires. Our design. Let's see. Renew. Outstanding. Man. What's going on there? Excuse me. Outstanding. Let's see. Outstanding. Outstanding. You give me a cross. Oh, no. That's because you put an R there. So it's being there. Outstanding. Outstanding. Pain. Let's see. New. ILEG. Infusion Light Energy Gain. That's us. That's how our stuff is blowing up everywhere. All we gotta do is just say the name. We come up first on Google every single time. We come up first on everything. Yeah, we do a ton of videos. That's us. Anytime, any company that looks up Infusion Light Energy Gain, we have some people asking us what does IOEG stand for, and I said look it up. You type in IOEG, we pop up. Infusion Light Energy Gain. It's everywhere. And you're going to develop a gain, you got to back that stuff up. People do fake gains at the end of the day, making fake gains. You got to back that stuff up, man. We got that stuff outside. We got it up against these high power light. You got it everywhere. You got to back that stuff up. Can't be saying I got it. Oh, my goodness. Forget it. I ain't going down that road. It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Gain range. Deranged range gain. What are going to call that crap? Infusion energy. That cap out of there, man. That's us again. That's us. It's all us. Boom. The minute you type in infusion, people were typing in talking about what the heck is Infusion Light Energy Gain. That's all us. As I said before, you can make any gain you want. You're going to have to be able to prove it. You see where we come up under AI? See right there? We're there. We literally come up there. What the heck is this freaking so-called fake gain range crap at the end of the day? That's us. It brings up under Black Series comes up. Even AI knows who we are. We come up everywhere. We flood everywhere. Our technology floods everywhere. It comes everywhere. Look, most powerful gain. It's us. And you guys are up there in these dark little apartments at the end of the day saying, oh, it's stuff is fake. It's never, please, we come up everywhere. So you can go do your little campaign crap at the end of the day. Look at it. It comes everywhere. God is amazing. We flood everything. So you can do your little campaign. Oh, that stuff doesn't work. You're recognized as a hater. So you know that, Fernando? You are recognized as a hater everywhere. People know you already as a hater. We come up everywhere. It's documented what our product does. And Fusion Light Energy Gain refers to a special technology or product that's most likely rated to projection. We made that game. AI didn't know what it was at first until we popped up. AI knows our technology is what it is. So now it is registered that the ambient light rejection game, ILEG, is now considered our technology, which is plastered everywhere. So if you're claiming to have it, you have to do the same thing we do. If you're claiming to have any of our products, you have to do the same thing we do. Because when people look it up, they're going to see that, oh, this guy's got tons of testing. And they're going to see your stuff not matching the stuff that we do. You're outed as a troll. So easy. That's why you say you work for us. You work for me. Look at that. Bam, 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 bam. We coming in hot. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah, man, we're everywhere on this, man. God represents. Look at God. God represents. Our Lord and Savior is no joke. We represent. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. They're getting all mad. They're getting upset. Looking like freaking Taryn Owens on freaking about that whole Dallas Cowboy nonsense that went on. Nobody talking about my boys that way. Nobody. Infusion Light Energy Gain. They just mad. Then they bitter. So man, you doing your little campaigns. Everybody knows our stuff at the end of the day. We're everywhere. And out here, we about to blow up. Out here. And you're going to be showing your little videos. I'm like, oh, this stuff doesn't work. Keep it up. There's a lawyer at your front door. You get sued by our company. I'm playing those games. I'll put you in with the real world. It's called reality. Put you in a courtroom with a judge. You don't want to be in there. You will lose everything up in that spot. Don't do that. You can back ourselves up anywhere. Even overall AI knows us. You're like, yeah, we know that. Because at first they didn't put it up as that. Now it's up there as it. In order for AI to recognize that you are this, you have to show you are this. Can't be putting up some dumb gain range dumb nonsense. We put that in there. We got gain range came up under weightlifters because they do that gain range to pick up weight. Gain range came up under radios. That's what it came up under. Because he has no test on this stuff showing this stuff ever existed. So therefore, of course, that's where it's going to come up. Anybody else who did those tests, that's what it's going to come up for them. Gain range. Dumbest thing I've heard in my entire life. The same paint. Nothing different added to it. It's the same paint, but the gain's going to change on it. Alright, comes with a Harry Potter wand? I'm wondering. I wonder if it comes with a Harry Potter wand. Abracadabra! Yeah! If you can't get it to work, you say Harry Potter wand. Yeah! That's funny. You can't get it to work, you gotta use the Harry Potter wand. You've been like, yeah, yes, Zugada! Kaboom! And dust blasted all through your house with sparks coming off in the background. See that? I don't know the Harry Potter stuff at the end of the day. You just mentioned some crazy stuff. You're just hearing all this stuff coming from somebody's freaking house, explosions going off, little sparks popping off in different directions. Oh, I'd be in there crying. Zoogaloo, zoogaloo. Oh, it's just hilarious. Comes with that free Harry Potter wand. So you can figure out the gain calibration. Mess around, turn your dog into a chicken. Like what the freak? How do you reverse the process if dog has been turned into chicken or any form of other matters in the house has been turned into chicken? See side B for reverse spell. Oh man, that's hilarious. Our new ILG Infusion Light Energy Gain. Allows our projection screens to pull up in fully lit environments, even on 300 lumens. Can we back that? Yeah, we can back it. That's why I can put it in there. So you see me design my specification sheets? This are the naysayers. You see when I design my specification sheets? See the things I say out of my mouth? I can back it up. I can say that. You can't do that because you haven't done it yet. So when you get fussy and mad about my specification sheets, mind you, I can back it up. You want to take me to court on it? How much you willing to wager? Get that thing to fire up on 300 lumens and land the contract at the same time. Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Now, I'll see you back in court because I'm about to sue you for basically wasting my time. Let me see. Infusion light energy. We got enough at the bottom? Man, we ain't got enough room. We always run out of room on these things, man. We need more room. We need more room. Room. I think we can put it in there. All right, let me see. The new ILEG infusion light energy gain allows our projection screens to pull up and fully should be fully lit, not the environment lit. Sheesh. Fully lit. Fully lit environments, even on 300 lumens. Isn't that amazing? Just blows your socks off, doesn't it? Man, the customers are going to be lucky to have this technology at the end of the day. Man, it's going to be absolutely great. I had people already in the office staring at that thing. We were setting it up. They're like, you got to do the black screen. Yeah, we are. That's us. Yeah! Getting that recognition, people. Getting that recognition. That's what I'm talking about. Now, they do white screens up here for the outdoor events. Oh, my goodness. Wait till they see a sample of that black technology up there. They're like, how soon can you get this set up? How soon do you want it? That's what we do. It's what we do, people. It's what we do. Don't get frustrated with me. It's not my problem that we're good. Don't get mad about that. Oh, they're being angry with me. Jeez, man, I've never seen anything like this a day in my life. All my life, I've never seen people jealous over somebody else's work. Life is too short to be sitting there jealous. Go get your own. Go get your own. Be happy with what you have. Go get your own. If you want that, go get it. Let me see. 300 inch. 300 lumens. 300 lumens. R. New. Infinity 2. Nope, not the car. Infinity 2 contrast level. Yeah, there's actually Infinity 2 contrast level. Did you know that? You're like, there's no such thing as Infinity. Crack a book, please. I literally just had this conversation on Facebook about people not cracking books and looking like complete idiots on social media. Like, literally. You got a freaking dictionary. You got a whole entire world of education in this phone. You can't crack this thing and get that information out of there? Yeah, it's Infinity 2. Contrast level. It does exist. It's right there. Bam! How do you not know this? How do you not know this? And guess who comes up first? Us, because we got the Infinity 2, because we got jet black screens. There you go. See, there's no rating on it. That's what the Infinities are. There's no rating on it because the screen is black. You can't rate a screen that's black. You can only rate screens that are non-black. They have a rating system on them. OLEDs don't have them. OLEDs have an Infinity black level. The screen's black. So any screen that doesn't have a black does not have Infinity. Which we found some people trying to use that name by saying, we got Infinity. Really? I'm going to make most of my money taking people to court. Literally. Just challenging companies like, what did you just say you had? No. Come on, cut that out. Cut that out. Stop. And give me a spray bottle and a large piece of newspaper. Stop it. No better than that. The line the customer saying you got something you don't. But darn well, if I turn my lights on, that star field better be coming with it. That thing washes out, we got problems. You do not have Infinity 2 contrast capabilities. Produce. All right, let me go over here. He's just making it up. No, I do research. I'm a research junkie. I love paperwork. When people sit there and say, I don't feel like filling out documents, I love documents. You know why I love documents so much? Because I learned so much from documents. Like when these jokers call themselves calling zoning down there, that's a big mistake. I know so much about zoning, this is not even funny. I'm a research junkie. So anything I see basically about zoning and different that and requirements and all, yeah, I know all that stuff because I study all that stuff. I love that stuff. I go back to the office so much, they know me by first and last name. You thought something like that would scare me? No, I learned from that. Anything around me, I learned. I absorb information. Information's power. Apparently, these guys don't know it because the first thing you should learn is information on how to spell. Because they don't spell great for chat. Like, that email that came across, I'm like, oh my goodness. Come on, seriously? Really? That's like being a giant and watching the villagers come at you with like freaking spitballs. You're like, you've got to be kidding me. You wasted the time to make that. Like, why? At that particular point, you don't even want to turn around and stomp their village. You just turn around and just walk away. Like, just freaking embarrassing. This is outright embarrassing. Just let them, just let them be who they are. Just move on. This is sad. At least make an effort to make me angry. Just spitting spitballs at me. Sometimes I wanted 2 gallons. Let me explain something to you idiots at the end of the day. We do business, okay? I don't know what kind of Mickey Mouse circus you got going on over there, but when companies send us emails, they send us the full description of the company. Why would you not do that? If you're running a business, you'll be doing letterheads all day long, sending out letters of your company's address, your company's phone number, what your company's all about, because you're advertising your business. That's what you're doing. You're advertising your business. Even if you're selling kitchenware, you're still advertising. Doesn't make a difference. Every time you're going to record, tell people who you are. You walk around with business cards. You pass out business cards saying, hey, I do this, I do that. Why in the world would you send an email to a company and have no company information on it? There you go. Welcome to the world of reality. Dum-dums, I swear. You can't get any more stupider than that. Some plain email with some dumb nonsense on it. Gee whiz Louise. Gotta get a little smarter. That's the Infinity 2 contrast level. Contrast level. Amazing white levels. No, I'm using amazing already. I'm gonna use let's see. Incredible white levels with vivid, beautiful, bright colors. There we go. Incredible white levels. Bam. The screen's even had a black on black test on it already. Where the frick is your test? Nowhere to be found. I feel like they do it on Quiet Riot. What do you want to do with your life? And so they're saying they want to rock. I want to fail. I want to fail. I'm not going to make it. No, I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to make it anymore. Oh my goodness. They remind me of Into the Quiet Riot and Noisy Riot. They just do the dumbest thing I've ever seen. I'm not going to make it. No, I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to make it anymore. We're not going to take it. No, I'm not going to make it. What we got here? Let me see. Infinity. Let's see. Even on a 300 lumen projector and our Infinity 2 contrast level. Let's see. Let's see. Projector screen to pull up fully. Fully. The environment on 300 lumens and got in too many times in here. Let me see. And our new, just a new technology we're using. New Infinity 2 contrast levels with an S. Multiple levels with an S. Levels. For the deepest, darkest, detailed black performance. Deepest, darkest black performance. The weather is freaking out. They just said it was raining a few minutes ago. I said no, it's not. To that one. All right, let me see. Yeah. I just gotta separate that one. It's too far. Deepest, darkest detail. Black performance. Should not be capital. That should be a P right there. Performance. width. There should be incredible performance. And let me see what my performance. Let's see here. Put that out. Or new infinity. Okay. Bump. There should be a period there. Sentence ends there. Our new Infinity 2 contrast level for contrast levels for the deepest, darkest, detail, black performance. For your theater and gaming needs for your gaming needs. Okay, so there's no and in there. Put down and excuse me, and let's see, and incredible white lovers. Jesus, honestly, white levels. We get white level lovers. Jeez. White levels with vivid, beautiful colors. Vivid, beautiful colors. Good. Yeah, we got it all in there. Cool. Cool. Cuckoo, the little man of magic. All right, G, theater. And gaming on the go. All right. Okie doke, got it all in there. Boom, had to change all that out. Save that. Let's take this up. We're gonna get that in there. That can go. Bam. We're covered in hard. All right. Now we're gonna put down our portable screens. Let me see. We need portable projection screens. Oh, they're all white. This is gonna be a crush fest. A crush fest. All the screens are white. Literally, it's all we deal with. All freaking, that screen was white. And we got demonstrations. As a matter of fact, we got another one coming in. We're going to do paint. We're going to splatter that sucker. We're going to write our name into the screen. So that's when we're going to show. We're going to show it one of our technology pools up. So in the field of pico projectors are the ones we're using at 350 lumens, do not operate in fully lit environments because they have to be in the dark. Portable projection screens, I'll go to that later on, because the screens are white. And some people, they have some screens that are gray. But you know the problem with the gray screen? It can't read a contrast level for jack. So the problem you have there, it doesn't absorb properly when it comes to light. And the problem you have, you're going to be in the dark with this thing. At 300 lumens, you're going to muster up enough lumens to be able to fight that thing in a fully lit environment. Mind you, in that office setting, we're in a fully lit environment. We're at 300 lumens. You see the distance from my projector was sitting back? Half the table. We were sitting back half the table and still picking up. So that tells you how powerful that screen is. That's like my friend came and he's like, good gracious, you're half the table and you're still picking up? Yes, we are still picking up. So we did this at 300 lumens. Most people that are doing like a setup for a movie, like enough for a movie, for a presentation, they're going to go with a projector at 500 lumens and up. They're going to skip the 50s, they're going to skip the 300s. This is going to be in the dark, though. They're satisfied with that. They're going to be in a full conference room. They try to get the screen instead of pull up a little bit. They're going to go with 500. They're going to go with 600 lumen projectors. They're going with those picos, the higher ones. Yeah, that's a cakewalk for that technology. So yeah. If you look at the portable projection screens, do my research. Even their own demonstration. I think the company who made it, we beat their own promo. Oh, we sent them the video too, so we should be getting some response back. Like, what do you want to do? That's us. I mean, we put in portable projection screen. Guess who comes up first? We do. I didn't put my name in. I didn't put anything in. Look at this. Look at the top. You see me put my name in? I didn't put my name. I put down portable projection screens. Guess who comes up first? We do. Because we're the only ones who have a black portable projection screen that literally reads in an office environment, a commercial environment. Commercial environments are a much different environment. You're not talking about at home. At home, usually when people don't make dim environments, they make them darker. That's what they do. But you're talking about something you're using for business. This is not a projection screen that's in the dark. This is why when you have people do demonstrations, they turn on all the lights to show the presentation, and then people got to read from whatever spreadsheet or whatever they had that they were given afterwards. But in this one, a person can walk in there, do a presentation, carry the entire thing on him, which is easy being from the carry, number one. Number two, he can explain what he's talking about on the screen while they go through the spreadsheet. It's a better way of doing business. Ugh. So when you got people out there faking it, doing these phony demonstrations in these dark environments, you can't do these. Your stuff doesn't work in there. See, there's the QME. Oops, sorry about that. Yeah, this one we're showing the QME. Bam, 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 bam. We coming in hot. This is why faking these demonstrations, using high-powered machines, calibration, all that nonsense, and then you hurt yourself when you do that. Roll up your sleeves and work. Get off that freaking gravy train like the rest of those jokers on there. They're just in that gravy train, just getting all fat and giddy in there, getting lazy. Get out there and work. Get one of those little things, you just rides they have, the ones you get one person on the other side and they pump back and forth. You got to work to go where you want to go, get on that. You got to push that thing back and forth to go where you got to go. You got to work for it. Come out a much stronger, much leaner man and being on that fat gravy train riding around to, you know, just going to take the money from the people, just fake it as we go. No, because we're going to derail your stuff. That's what we're going to do. And find out there's no bridge ahead of you. We're taking it out. These portable screens they have, man, these white screens don't run. They wash out, every single one of them. Wash out. There we are again. So now we about to flood YouTube with our portable screens. We're the only ones that got black ones. We're the only ones that can pull up outside. Everybody's sitting these things with like 2200 lumen projector, 3000 projector. We're at 300 lumens in an environment. They're all sitting in the dark. Look, see? Same thing. Got a nice portable setup. And there's nothing wrong against this video. You know why? Because he doesn't know. He don't know about our technology. He don't know anything about our technology. And I can understand that. You know? He's just doing the video the best way he can. But if you notice, it's nighttime. Look at the screen. Screen's washed out. 4.3, it's a 4.3 aspect ratio screen. It's washed out. And that's what people are going through. They got these white screens, they set them up, the picture quality looks horrible, the image looks horrible. That thing's supposed to look like a TV. It's not supposed to look like that. But people accept it. They accept it because they figure that's the way it's got to be. We know it doesn't. It's not to be that way. So all these companies that develop these screens, we can literally contract our technology to them to advance their screen technology. Then you can do something like this. You can be in a fully lit environment, looking like an actual real TV. See that? At 300 lumens. You see the distance there where my projector is sitting at? My projector is sitting on the other end of the table. Now we know we got people got great paints. I say, well, we can do the same thing. No, you cannot. What part of infinity contrast level that is required for you to have that you do not understand? You have to have that element. And for those who are trying to make dark technology, you're missing a ton of testing. A lot of testing is missing. Number one, the black versus black tests are missing. White level tests are missing. Low lumen tests are missing. You're missing a ton of that. How do you react on ultra short throws? You got a ton of those testing. You have to do ultra short throws on screens over 120 inches. We do them at 150. Mine, you got to do that outside too. You'll be outside doing that demonstration too also. So guess what? When we go to your category, you should at least have 20 or 30 videos in there. You don't have it in there because you didn't do any tests. You just rushed it. Jawa, Jawa, Jawa. Oh my goodness. Let's put this in. Bam! That's what we do. It's what we do. We're coming in hot. Let's see. I want to do one here. Let me see. Can we? There we go. Office. This is perfect. Let's put that in there. Let me see. Which one we want to use? I'm taking this one. See the lighting in the office? See how bright the office is? It's super bright in there. You got to operate in there and read 100% contrast while you're doing it. Your dark little environments do not work. Do you understand me? You want to talk about commercial. You want to talk about you can operate in these fully lit environments. You're going to have to pull in these environments. And you can't fade or wash out. Because you're already having that problem already with the white screen. So that's a whole different market. That's a whole different feel right there of office. They even have conference rooms on it, conference meetings and expos on this, on developing better screens. Same white screen though, always same white screen. They just spend the money for more expensive projectors. Well, we'll save the office a ton of money because again, our just doesn't require high-end projectors to get the screen to function. So that means that establiishment's going to save a ton of money. They can go to eBay and buy all their projectors and get those screen projectors to fire up in every environment they want. Now you see why we're going to get all those contracts easily. Where everybody's in there using white screens and spend the money for more expensive machines to get their stuff to run. We can have them go out and buy projectors under the $200 mark like I did to run a company. Now you see the plan. You see the plan of why we buy the projectors under $200 because I can back that up. I got a track record of buying projectors. What's our cheapest projector? $10, right? Next to that, we got a projector for $16.25. $16.25. We can travel 15 feet from there and hit a screen and still pick up. You naysayers are sitting up on top of the screen at 3,000 lumens. We're 22. 3,000 lumens, 4K tri-laser projector. You can't even read the screen correctly. My goodness, the horror. Oh, the horror. The horror. That's what I see every time I see y'all turn y'all, well, if I pop and see when they videos, like, the horror. The horror. And they're looking at these freaking washed out videos. Colors are washed out, blues are washed out, greens are washed out. Look at that color, it's fantastic. Gee, y'all colorblind. Y'all forgot the dark colors, you know. Oh, by the way, don't forget the dark color demonstrations. I want to see those too in fully lit environments. So being in the dark all day. They can't help it. They are the dark dwellers versus the warriors of light. What's it called? We call the superior warriors of light versus the dark dwellers. And they can't the light, the light. We do not like the light. We do not like the light. We hate the light. We like to dwell in the darkness where no one sees all evil deeds. They're kicking y'all freaking Fortress of Solitude, or what are you going to call that at the end of the day? Pull out that sword, lights be shooting all over. They'd be hot on the corner like roaches when you turn on the kitchen light. You'd have in the corner like, the lights, the lights. Dark dwellers, your day has come to an end. Deny us not, for we come and seek vengeance. It is time to purge the darkness, and purge we shall. Purge your whole freaking kingdom. I'm gonna wipe that whole thing out. My buddy's making a comic book on this. Literally making a comic book on this. I was talking about, he said, that's a fantastic idea. And the projection screen kind of form kind of thing. I think that's hilarious. I can't wait for him to see what he's going to do with it. But he's going to purge. Get rid of the purge. The purge. Let me see. Bam, bam, bam. He's coming in hot. I didn't even put my name in, just put portable. Bam, they pop up. So, yep, this guy did it already. We're the only ones with the first black portable projection screen. We know you copycats will come here like, we have it too. You have nothing at all. Where's your test? Don't let me get my hands on it. You have no idea what we do to products when we get them over here. You go through the same thing. Our nightmare products I got to go through. That's why people ban us. People basically remove. I mean, literally, we can say that on camera. We had somebody remove an entire state. You have any idea the craziness behind that? Somebody is terrified of your product so much they removed the entire state of Pennsylvania. Do you have any idea how many people dwell in the state of Pennsylvania? I tell that to people and they be in there crying like that can't be true. They, yeah, you know, they go to his site, right? They log into his site, they go in and they put an order in and they look for the state. They can't find it. They're like, shit, you gotta be kidding. Yeah, you bring us money, we use that for advertising. So they place orders for us. Like, man, this guy got a company to remove an entire state. Yeah, we did. Yep. Danny's products. He took our state out on the shopping list. Can I withstand the power of the crushing? The crushing. He's also a dark dweller. He's a dark dweller. In the dark. Secretly lurking in the dark. All right, I need to put this somewhere. Where we at? We getting at 9 o'clock rezone? Yeah, we got to get out of it. To do. Because we got to get this paint made and get out of here. But I got to update here. Let me see. So here, I got to update. Let me see. We got to come here. Here. Dark dweller. Dark dweller. Now, keep in mind, for those of you who basically talk about this is where I'm parachute. This is where I got him parachute. I can go back to my archive. See that? That's a silver technology. We engineered on the same screen. How many years ago? 7 years ago. And we did this at 50 lumens. This is what I mean when I got people who do dumb demonstrations against us and go, oh, you know, this is the first time. No, buddy, we've been testing for years. We've done this stuff already. We just upgraded our technology. We did this at 50 lumens. That's why the other dummies aren't talking about, he did the demonstration wrong. Man, I did that demonstration 5 years ago. What the frick were you at? Maxsonic. Same projector we have over here. The projector's been around for a while. We had the Maxsonic for a while. So we can go back to our archives and pull stuff up and say, look, did this, we did that, we did this, we did that. We did all this stuff already. The only difference is the technology over here is more high. This black technology is different. But we did it at silver at 50 lumens. And you guys can't get a gray screen to run on an ultra short throw? Come on. Gee whiz Louise. Come on, y'all just... They're losing. Sheesh. We did all this stuff already. I think somebody is really got dementia. Something's going on there. Like something ain't clicking. Did all this stuff already. And here we are now. Except on a black screen. See? I can bounce to the past, into the future, back and forth. Yeah, because we've done all this testing already. Talking about debunking how we did. Man, we done. You want to get the rest of those tests in there because I did a. What we did the Supernova, Infinity, and Blade. We did all of them. Did about just very in each screen we could get our hands on. Ceiling light rejection, ultra short. Those. You want to get those two while you're at it? I'm not crying over my freaking demonstrations. Okay, well, I got something for you to do. You got work coming, buddy. I'm about to make your product and send it right up to you. I'm gonna post that tracking number everywhere, so everybody can watch what we're seeing. All right, bam, we got one here. Break it down again. Break it down. Break it down again. We got another one right there. Boom. Get this one too done. Putting in our demonstrations, people. Then we did 4 of these, right? We did 4, so that'll cover what we have here. All right, get it back there. Kaboom! 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 Video, let's see right here. Okay, yeah, all this stuff. They'll probably be complaining about the portable screens next. I'm curious. They got his bets firing off already. There's literally bets firing off. If he denies the paint, is he going to take it or is he going to deny? It's his own paint, by the way. It's his own paint. So is he going to deny it or is he basically going to sign it? Well, you'll know because you'll have the tracking number. Everybody will have the tracking number. Right now, he's probably bitter right now. It's going to be like, oh my goodness, what did I get myself into? Yeah, question, what did you get yourself into? Next time I keep telling you, stop doing dumb stuff. You want more? I got a whole lot more for you, Fernando. I got so much stuff on you. It's not even funny how much stuff we have on you. Yeah, I can post stuff all day long on you. And all of it's legit. All of it we can use in court. Everything. Got you up there and showing in a live chat if you're using my copyrights without my permission. So when I sit down on camera and say that bottom line is we can sue you in court. We can throw you in jail for touching copyrights. You posted a copyright. It's right there for everybody to see. Even the courts can bring up that document and show that you on your stream and say, oops, I did it again. You touched those copyrights. The 2 times you touched them, Fernando, I can get you at $250,000 to $500,000 per each one of those. And they carry a 20-year prison sentence. And we got you in there talking back to us in a live chat, talking about you can touch and do whatever you want to do with our copyrights. Good luck on that one in front of a judge. If I sat there and told you he was tampering and touching copyrights, I'm not joking. He was tampering and touching copyrights. So good luck with all that. I'll be sure to send that if you do get an attorney, if you do possibly get one. I like to have a nice talk with him. I guarantee he's going to say at the end of the day, he's going to say, we can't take your case. This guy's got an open and shut case. And you ain't got an open and shut case. He's going to tell you everything to do. You're going to jail. You're going to jail. Touch my copyrights. Got you and get your whole full recording. We got 60 of those live chats on him. 60. We were saying all kinds of crazy stuff. One of them, we asked him, does he test his products? He said it's up to the customers to test it. We literally have it. We got one where he wanted to rant. He just kept saying no, 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 over again in big capital letters. Yeah, crazy stuff. Because see, Jamie, you was showboating because we're in a live stream. You're being a clown. You should have realized everything was documented, was recorded, can be used against you in court. Painting the picture that you are very unstable individual. We don't think you're safe to yourself or other people. We need you to have a 302, a psychiatric evaluation. I'm not sure what you want to say. Are my clients normal or not? From what we got on that freaking... Whew, man, that's the guy you trust with your credit card information? That committed crimes? He committed crimes. He's a felon now. He committed crimes. He went out and broke the law. And he's got your information. Good luck with that. Good luck with all that. Got your addresses. Good luck with that. I had a buddy of mine look at that and he said, geez, I had no idea he was that unstable. Yeah, he's very unstable human being. And the worst thing about it, you guys made orders over there. Now he has your information. I told you how he's using his brother's address. He uses his address. We got it on a court document, literally on a court document. It says 317 Kern Street. We have it on a court document. He was using that address to commit crimes, and that's where the court documents went. They went to 317 Kern. And when we looked up the on his LLC, if you take that little number and you copy and paste it in Google, it brings up white pages, and the white pages shows that address. That's how we know it's from a family member. Yep. So if he's using that address, God forbid. And you know they got to have it using people's addresses. All of them do that. Use other people's addresses without permission. So who knows? If you're getting weird documents coming to your home at the end of the day, chances are your address probably got used. Let me see. I sit there and say, oh, that statement's unreal. Yeah, I got a document from an attorney that literally has an address on it that is from one of your family members is on there. So how in the world did we even get that address? Because when we ordered it, it came up on a couple of orders. We were using that address. We used multiple addresses at one point. All the addresses I had, regardless of what I used, I lived at those addresses. You didn't live at any of those addresses because you've been in that same apartment since God knows who knows when. So yeah, there you go. How would you be at 317 Kern Street if you've been at that address forever? Did we get the white levels? I got the white levels. I got this one. I got the city. I'm missing one. Let me see. Let me go back to that. Oh, no. Come out of it. I need that one. Go over to portable projection string. Let me see. We're the only ones who have ILEG underneath ours. Let's see. Yeah, these are ours. We did that one. I got that one. I did that one. That's the city one. I did this one right here. Did I do that one already? I did 4 of them. Okay. Oh no, it's comes on a short. Can't do that. It has to be under. Let's do another way to trick it from the short. That's in Flex Technology. Let me see. Can we put 3 in there? Meryl, right back to you, buddy. Meryl, right back to you. What your mow is. This is what we're missing. Okay, that's outside. It's outside. This is the last one for the office. That's the one we have to do. What do you want to do with your life? Dun, 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 dun. I want to fail. Dun, 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 dun. Don't quite right. We're not gonna make it. No, we're not gonna make it. We're not gonna make it anymore. What's your song? Man. Okay, I'm done. I got my updates. I'm done. Woo! Damn. I'm gonna do some gaming ones in here too. Got some gaming ones I'm gonna do. Gonna play around the thing outside. The weather should be good today, so we're gonna be outside today. I didn't want to do it so much on a Sunday because some people are still running around on Monday. We were still running around on Monday. We're having barbecues and stuff in the park, but it's usually people got to be up to work the next day, so that's the best time to be out walking around Allentown at nighttime. So I'm gonna do some nighttime demonstrations out there. Roughly, we could be out at 6 and 7, so we're good. So we'll be out there playing around. And I got this nice little Epson. The Epson projector is nice and small. I can put that in the bag and take that with me. I do want to get some demonstrations off that thing out there. My $16.25. Well, you can't get any cheaper than that. $16.25 projector, people. Look at that. I love this projector. Look at it. Bam. That's the Epson right there. You know, those projectors are all over eBay at under 50 bucks. And we did it right out of the unboxing. Took it right out of the box and boom, that thing hit the screen. Looked gorgeous. Then we dropped it back at 15 feet. Still picked up. Put it against a white screen. Put it against a gray screen. Gray screen with no contrast, no color, nothing next to it. Blend into it. Ooh, looked absolutely amazing. So that means my customers can go over and pick up a projector under 50 bucks. And pick up an amazing image that is certified as $5,000 and up, or a gray screen or a white screen can't even read, and they could do it in commercial. If you can do it in commercial, you can do it at home easily. Heck, I was picking up here on the wall over here on 350 lumen and 300 lumen on that wall over there. So again, that tells you at the end of the day what my customers get. When everybody else is going to spend thousands of dollars to get your stuff to work, because your screen don't read correctly. And you still can't get it to work. That's why you're sitting in the dark. So you're talking about saving people hundreds? How are you saving hundreds when you got to spend all this money for a projector to still be trapped in the dark? That's not saving any hundreds. That's spending thousands to get that mess to work. Alright. I gotta be back. I gotta go out and get my black paint. So we can get in the process of getting this paint made, getting it done, getting it shipped out to his address. Let me go pull his address up. We can get it printed out on his address. Get it sent over to him. Send it from the office. Since you already have my office address, you'll have it again. I'm going to send it right to you. So for those you don't know, we are making his free mix. The mix he showed you, Metallica Mix 2.0. We're making a quart of that. But we're also, too, I got my white paint right there. Boom! We're also going to be sending up a special version. Now, this is the upgrade of the Metallica Mix 2.0. It's 3 tablespoons and some silver mica we're going to put in there. And we're going to watch him do that demonstration. If he does it, it's an iffy. If it's an iffy, he has to do it live. Live. So everybody can all see the unboxing, the whole 9 yards. Same way we did Network Gray, same thing. And you're going to put it against your product. I don't care if you got the lights on or off, doesn't make a difference. You're going to match this stuff regardless. But anyway, that's what you want to do. Now, we all have the tracking numbers. We'll all have exactly what's in the container. We'll watch it being made. Everything's out in the open. So, if he denies this, that means he's denied his own product. Because one of those is the exact same duplicate as the paint he was giving away for free. So why would you deny it? Painted yourself in the corner, did you not? In a small corner, he painted himself in this tiny little corner. He's sitting on his toe in this corner doing some ballet. Like, ah, snap. Painted myself in the corner. Hey, look, if you want to base, I'm going to explain something to you, Fernando. When you do stuff like that, you slander my Lord. That's what you do. Because that's his blessing at the end of the day that we show off and we do those demonstrations on. So it's only fitting that you're put in the situation that you are. The devil doesn't like to be put in these tight situations where he has no way out, and he's going to basically be exposed to the world. And that's what we're about to do to you. We're going to expose you to the world. This is a whole different type of exposure. Everybody has that tracking number. Everybody can go in and check where that package is on destination. If that package is denied, they'll know it. So what are you going to do? So that means you're going to have to open up that box. You're going to have to paint that product down. Unless you're going to try to change the color of your screen and make it darker than what it is. And that's not going to work because it's your actual paint that's coming in. It's your own paint. So if that paint that we showed the demonstration on, Fernando, anyone can make it. And we've done it already against your own paint. So unless you're going to try to darken your own paint to try to fool it, no, we already know what your paint looks like. So that won't work either. No way around this at all. I know in the back of your mind, wheels are turning, trying to figure out how you can't get out of this. You're trapped. There's no way out. Now, I want you to think about this situation is about to happen to you. Now, imagine that in a courtroom with our lawyers and a judge. You're about to go through, same scenario. How are you getting out of this? He doesn't even know. He's like, oh my goodness, what did I do? It's something stupid. See, if you mind your own business, stay in your own backyard, stay in your lane like we told you to do, you wouldn't be in a situation to begin with. I'll bet you $100. He claims he's on vacation. He'll probably fake an injury, whatever. We can wait. Every time you get out and you're ready, you got to come home sooner or later. We'll send it right back up. I'll overnight it to you. You're going to get that paint. You're going to do the demonstration. Or you're just going to send it back. It'll come back here. It'll show return to sender. All right, let me see what I got to do here. We're done. We got the updates on here. Did we publish everything that we're done here? So we're done. Okay. What else we got? That's basically about it. We got the gamers in there. All right, we did one game and we got to do another one in there for that portable. Let me go publish this. So this is already done. We got this updated. Got to get a price in there. We got to build a shopping cart for it next. I need to get the 50 in here too. I got to paint the 50 down. I want to see what that looks like too. I'm gonna walk around with that thing too. So we're gonna get some demonstrations outside today on this one right here on the 300 lumen projector. We're gonna play around, watch some movies on it. Topless found the bubble wrap. He's at battle with the bubble wrap. How dare the bubble wrap invade your place of play? Come over here. Let me remove it. The bubble wrap has invaded his place of play. Now, Jamie, take it anywhere you want. I know you're probably thinking, oh, he's doing it because he hates me. No, buddy, you do too much dumb stuff, and you have to be put on blast. You have to. Every once in a while, we got to do this. We got to put you on blast. Like the Network Race 7073 and the Bear silver screen, and you basically taking Google images to make your product look better. All the dumb stuff we catch you doing on a regular basis. I can imagine if I took the day off and I just took the time to go through your site, the dumb stuff we would find in there. If you're doing dumb stuff, if you're trying to manipulate people to make them think that your product actually works when it doesn't. You got all this time on your hands, and you said you're going to be moving on to bigger and better things, and you're still doing dumb stuff. So I'm going to give you something since you got a lot of free time. Plenty of paint. There's 2 quarts of it in there. You got 64 ounces of paint. Get to work. If you're crying and whining about that, we're all going to know. It's only signed to you and you only. You're the only one who can sign for that package. No one else in the house can do it. Only you. Strict instructions. Only you sign for it. All right. Let's see. All right, we're done here. Everything's done. We're updated on that. I'm good to go. I got to add some more videos to that, and I got to find some game. I'll do some gaming demonstrations on here on the screen too. While I'm in here to add to there to get them done. I got to go over and put some of the flex demonstrations in. Got to get that done. We got a bunch of flex demonstrations on the screens. Got to finish that PC case over there to attach that flex over there. I might just order me a motherboard too, so I can get that ball started too. And we got to make these paints, get to the post office today. As a matter of fact, let me get this right now. Get this address in here. Let me see. We got ink, we got paper. First of course, do we have any paper? That's the $1 million question. Do we have paper? That's what I gotta go buy some paper. We only need like 1 sheet. Let's see what we got going on in the printer. Oh, we got 1 sheet in here. Cool, that's all we need. All right, let me turn my printer on. Let's get this done. Let me see. LLC. Search California. What's up there? Let's see. Cinemax. Magic word is Crow Cinemax. Mix. LLC. Boom. I bring it right up. There we go. Click on that. See that little number at the bottom? That's how we're able to figure out that the white pages pulled up under that number. It brings up anything. Anything that comes up will pull under that number. Once you put that into Google, it pulls it up. So that's when we saw 317 Kern Street, and I was like, that's one of the papers that we sent over from the attorney. When packages came over with that address, he was using a family member's address. go. This is your address right here. Police have this too, Mr. All agencies have this now. Even right now, the control order that we have right here with immigration, they have it too also. All right, let me see. We'll take this, and I need to okay, here. Let me see. Okay. All right, let me see. Bird. Town. What's it gonna do? I know you want to take it as a joke, right? Like you think nothing bad's gonna happen? Yeah, we're gonna use this against you in court. I told you I'm filing fraud against your business. You show the courts that you basically knew that your product matched house paint and you continue to sell it. We did multiple demonstrations about this. Your request put out to remove that item off your site because you can't sell something that you know matched house paint and you continue to sell it afterwards. You got tons of videos on that. Also, to the perjury on the LLC showing that we have purchased products from you long way before you stated about the 5 years. These are 5 months. And also, to violations where you've actually committed copyright infringements on our company, but also, too, you've ripped off, I think it's Universal Studios. What's that now? Frankenstein. You made money. We got orders that came from you with your face on, the receipts showing that you claimed to have rights with Frankenstein. If people made the a monster or whatever, but you've made money off of them and you have paid them nothing back. And we even have you in a video stating that you made a product, this ambient light rejection called Frankenstein. I told you we don't play around, man. Out of town, let's see, PA, all right, two. Address here. Let me see. Need to go over one. Right, two. Let's see. Right here. Companies. Send it from company to company. Let's see. This would be owner. Owner. Okay. Watch this. Jamie Fernando Gonzalez. Do you see that? All I have to do is mention your name and a ton of stuff pops up on you. Also, when we sent a copy of a cease and disorder, lawsuits involving immigration, violations, basically on committing crimes, all kinds of stuff we got here. All types of fraud we have here on you, man. It just goes on and on and on. It's not going to be hard for the judge to dig you up. The dumbest stuff I've ever seen in my entire parallel. Anything we have, even with the Allentown Police Department, anything that we have that we said, anything, it's all in the system. The doxing, defamation, or we're using our faces without permit, all that stuff. You know what that lawyer is going to say, the judge is going to say? Have you filed a lawsuit? And yes, we have filed a lawsuit. But keep me in contact when you file the lawsuit. That's what judges are going to say. See the first thing that pops up on your name? Lawsuits. You're being sued for a lot of money. Money you don't have, buddy. And you don't even have the time. You don't have the time. Your age requirement on your age requirement, you don't have the time to complete the jail time that's coming towards you for violating those serious copyrights. Just what I just posted just a few minutes ago, showing him touching the copyrights multiple times in a live chat with him on his website and making statements like, oops, I did it again. Yeah, that's going to cost you. That's posted everywhere now. We got more we're going to be posting too. When they get posted, they go everywhere. So any district attorney, anyone can pull it up. DA, they can all pull that up. So, yep. The time for fear would be now. But, like I said, hey, you'll win it. There's a paint we've requested. There's one of the orders right there. You'll win it if you can back up what you said is true. But the problem is you lied because you were jealous. And now it's going to cost you. That's what happens when you make things up. Gotta tell the truth. Jamie Fernando Gonzalez, let me see. Owner. That's owner. And then company's name. You say your company's not in business, that's a lie. Again, I told you before, we got several videos off your account. These are new videos on your account of you advertising the Cinemax. So you're probably taking invoices, which you're going to go to your PayPal account and go look for invoices to see how many invoices went in between that timeline between the time you claimed you weren't doing business anymore, that you moved on. The video you had, the one you did call Moving On to Better Things, that video was duplicated to use against you in court to show you were still doing business after you made that statement. See, man? Easy. Way too easy. Let me see. Company's name. We got company's name. So I guess he's trying to fool the people that are requesting for that statement due date, probably tell them he's not in business anymore. But that's not enough. You have to basically show documents and all that stuff. Let me see. Apartment E. Okay, we got all that in there. Companies. I'm going to put the full name in there. Put down LLC. I'm going to put a question mark next to it because you don't have that. All right. United States. See it for yourself right there. That's what's posted from. There's our address right there from my office. It's posted on my Google Maps I just set up. That thing is amazing. You can zoom in, zoom out. It's pretty cool. All right, so right there, there's a company's name, owner Kenneth Bird. Address right there. And then we have right here, company's name, Crows Cinemax Mixes LLC with a question mark because we know he doesn't have it. Owner, Jamie Fernando Gonzalez. It'll match it directly on the box. And we go to the post office, give them strict instructions. This has to go to this person. He's the only person can sign for it. Once we get the tracking number, it will be posted for all to see. Package in transit. Let's get a print of this so I can get this on the box. This is going out today. My baby. Yeah, you got the last time. Prayers be down. There we go. There you go. You're going out today. You're ready to go. Dropping this off at the post office. Going to make the product live on camera so everybody can see what's in the box and everything. I got to go pick up a box in the post office. I got tape on here somewhere. I know it's bought tape. Where did this bought tape? Let me get all this somewhere. Can't tamper with it. Can't do anything with it. The minute you open up that box, Fernando, that product has to be painted down, and that has to be done. Can't do it a day later because we know you'll be tampered. You have to open stuff up and they put black paint and stuff. So don't do that. If you do that, what's going to happen is everybody has the ingredients. They know what's in it. But if that paint comes up darker than what it's supposed to be in any video demonstration, everyone will know that because along with the tracking number, the ingredients is posted. It's your own ingredients. It's basically everywhere on the internet. So impossible. We got tape. We're ready to go. Let's get this done. I'll be back in to get all this wrapped up, completed, finished, and we can get this out the door, and then we can watch the tracking number all together. All right, Jamie, you wanted some of our personal time, right? You don't want my attention. I explained to you, do not want my attention at all. And that's why we have your company's name there. The reason why, because you can't sit there and commit say, oh, it's post office fraud. I didn't give him permission to send. We don't need permission. Your business is registered. It's your business. We're sending it to your company, your business. That's where it's being sent to. Your business. And what's being sent to your business, as you can see, has my full address sitting right on top of it. So that way you can direct it right back to me. So I'm not committing any fraud in any way whatsoever. Now, when you do stuff, you don't put your address down, do you? You hide behind fake accounts and fake emails. That's what you do, because what you know you're doing is illegal, and it's not legal. So you already know that from the door, right? By touching those copyrights without permission, right? All right, then there you go. So this is for you to back your product up. This gives you a chance to fight your claim in court that your company is not a fraud. Why would you basically deny a product that's actually yours? See, if I sent you down something else and it was a different paint, then you may be to argue that a little bit. But the fact that it's your product that we're sending to you, so why would you argue your own product? There you go, see? So that won't work either. I know you got little things scheming in your mind right now, trying to figure ways out of this. There's no way out of this at all, period. I want you to turn around and look at the corner you have in your wall. Try to walk through that corner. You can't. It's impossible, right? That's what you're about to face. You're going to have to turn around and face the music. Now, keep in mind, this little experiment that you're about to go through, this is going to happen in a courtroom. There will be no place for you to run at all. I know you're going to want to run, but there's no place to go. You're going to be trapped in that courtroom with me, an attorney, and a judge. So, let's get this started. All right, we all got things to do today. We want to get this popping. Let's get those tracking numbers posted so we can all keep track of all this. All right, got to go.